Doc, Putin visited China. This is a different thing which I'm coming up with. Putin visited China, and definitely, I think that this issue might have been discussed. The Iran-America conflict issue might have been discussed by Putin with President Xi. Is it so? And if it was discussed, what was the understanding between the two leaders?
First of all, I think that it's important to describe that meeting between Russian President Putin and Chinese President Xi from the point of view of the diversity of strategic mindset of all the parties, because we have been witnessing a whole gallery of visits to Beijing recently. So May has become quite an active diplomatic month. First, it was Trump for the visit of American president, 13th, 15th of May, then the visit of the Russian president. And a lot of observers have been drawing a line between these meetings, and probably they were right. The difference in the strategic mindset may look like American side considering its behavior over Iran is expressing a strategic rashness. So United States and Donald Trump wants a very rapid result and outcome. You know, it's concerning China, it's concerning Russia-Ukraine conflict, and it's concerning Iran and all other matters, starting from Venezuela, Cuba, and Ireland. So China traditionally is promoting strategic resilience and patience, and Russia is actually demonstrating a strategic endurance, considering its long-term policy of maintaining its geopolitical independence and sovereignty. Therefore, the meeting in Beijing between Russian president and Chinese president has been taking place in the context of so-called reshuffling or rethinking of the emerging global order. And the joint statement, quite a lengthy one, that has been declared as an outcome of this meeting, was presuming to put the new outlines, or let's say to confirm the mutual policy, the mutual understanding of how the future world should look like, how the geometry of the geopolitics should look like. So that's perhaps an important contextual outline of this meeting. Considering other elements of discussion, so both parties have accused the irresponsible behavior of the United States and its foreign policy in consideration to Iran. Both parties truly believe that that's the fault of the United States, which is all the time inventing different obstacles and hurdles on a way of making peace deal with Iran. Because actually, it's not the point of Iran. China and Russia clearly understand that. The point is that to prevent an expanding of powerful acts of countries, and Iran is actually included in these acts of countries, which are willing to build a new world order, multipolar world order. And we can see that if China, with its strategic patience, and Russia with strategic endurance and self-esteem in regard to its national interest, is united with each other and confirming their unity, their consolidation, their strategic cooperation, it means that these two parties are demonstrating a very solid statement, a very solid ground that actually joining with the memorandum of understanding where Pakistan is actually stepping on the stage here and actually supplying a diplomatic result, outcome to this meeting in Beijing, all that creates a serious concern to the United States. That's why I previously mentioned that what has been happening in Beijing, and also considering the last event, the invitation from the Chinese side to the foreign minister of Iran to attend the session of the Security Council in United Nations in New York, all those elements mean that the meeting in Beijing between Russian president and Chinese president has been actually advocating the beginning, the consolidation of new forces that are willing to build undeniable, unseparable architecture of security on the big Eurasian space.